8 years ago, Apple introduced the iPhone SE concept to deliver the essential iPhone experience at a more affordable price. Over the years, this idea has evolved, culminating in the launch of the iPhone 16e. Unlike its predecessors, where SE stood for Special Edition, the E in 16e represents economical, signaling a fresh approach to balancing affordability with modern features. In this head-to-head comparison, we'll explore how the iPhone 16e stacks up against its sibling, the iPhone 16. Is the 16e the budget-friendly choice that doesn't feel like a compromise? Or does the standard iPhone 16 still justify its higher price? Let's find out. For years, the SE line clung to the aging iPhone 8 design, making it feel outdated with each successive release. However, the iPhone 16e has moved forward, drawing design inspiration from the iPhone 14. This evolution also marks the retirement of the SE branding. While Apple hasn't officially defined the E, it clearly signifies a more streamlined, economical focus. The iPhone 16e combines familiar and fresh elements. From the front, it closely resembles the iPhone 14, complete with a traditional notch housing the selfie camera and Face ID sensors. In contrast, the iPhone 16 embraces the dynamic island, offering a pill-shaped cutout for a more modern aesthetic. On the back, the 16e features a single camera setup with a modest bump, while the iPhone 16 includes an additional ultra-wide lens. Another notable difference is the absence of the camera control button on the 16e, a feature exclusive to the iPhone 16. Both models include the Action button for customizable shortcuts and feature a USB-C port for charging. As for size and weight, the differences are minimal. The iPhone 16 is 0.1 millimeters wider and 3 grams heavier than the 16e, barely noticeable in daily use. One of the most significant upgrades for the iPhone 16e is its move to an OLED display, matching the specs of the iPhone 14. This brings it closer to the iPhone 16, with both devices sporting 6.1-inch screens and a resolution of 1179 by 2556 pixels, resulting in a sharp pixel density of 460 ppi. However, there are some differences in brightness levels. The iPhone 16 boasts a peak brightness of 2,000 nits, whereas the 16e maxes out at 1,200 nits. While this might not be noticeable in everyday indoor use, it could affect visibility in bright outdoor settings. Both models maintain a 60 Hz refresh rate, standard for non-Pro iPhones. Under the hood, the iPhone 16e and iPhone 16 are nearly identical, powered by Apple's A18 chipset. The key distinction lies in the GPU, where the 16e has one less core, which could result in slightly lower performance in graphically intensive tasks like gaming or 3D rendering. Both devices come with 8 GB of RAM, ensuring smooth multitasking and support for Apple's latest AI-driven features introduced with iOS 18. Apple Intelligence, the company's AI framework, powers advanced features like enhanced Siri capabilities, real-time transcription, and smarter app suggestions. Both devices will benefit from long-term software updates, ensuring they remain relevant for years to come. The iPhone 16e brings a sense of nostalgia with its single camera setup. The rear features a 48-megapixel wide-angle sensor, the same as the one in the iPhone 16. It supports Apple's Photonic engine for improved low-light performance and offers the ability to capture 24-megapixel default shots or full-resolution 48-megapixel photos. What sets the iPhone 16 apart is the addition of an ultra-wide camera, giving users more versatility for landscape shots or creative photography. The iPhone 16 also includes the new camera control button, a feature absent on the 16e. Leaving the latter reliant solely on the Action button for quick shortcuts. Battery life is comparable between the two models, though the iPhone 16e has a slightly smaller battery. Charging speeds remain unchanged, with both devices supporting 25 watts wired charging. However, the iPhone 16e lacks MagSafe support, a notable omission for those invested in Apple's magnetic accessory ecosystem. The iPhone 16e starts at $599, making it a compelling choice for those seeking a budget-friendly iPhone without major compromises. For $799, the iPhone 16 offers additional features like an ultra-wide camera, the camera control button, higher peak brightness, and MagSafe compatibility. The iPhone 16e is a fascinating addition to Apple's lineup, bridging the gap between affordability and modern technology. It shares a surprising number of features with the iPhone 16, including the same chipset, display size, and primary camera. While it lacks some premium features like an ultra-wide lens, MagSafe, and the dynamic island, it delivers a nearly identical experience for $200 less. If you're looking for an iPhone that offers essential features without breaking the bank, the iPhone 16e is an excellent choice. However, for those who value versatility in photography, advanced design elements, and accessory support, the iPhone 16 justifies its higher price tag. Which one is right for you? Let us know in the comments.